Okay, so when I was 6 years old, my cousin got the new Xbox 360. So this is way back in 2015. So I was chilling at my house until my mom asked me a question. She said, "Do you want to come to your cousin's house today?" And I said, "Hell yeah." And so I went to my cousin's house. So I walked into my cousin's house until he asked me a quick question. He asked me, "You want to see something cool in my room?" And I said, "Yeah, let's do that." So me and my cousin went to his room. We went to his room and I saw his new Xbox 360. And I was flipping my shit. I was so hyped that I probably did a backflip. So my cousin got 3 games: Call of Duty, Minecraft, and Halo. So we were playing for that games for like a few hours, like 4 hours later, and then I had to go home. Sorry it took so long, just because I have a phone and it takes so long to internet this video. Thanks for watching, please make sure to subscribe. Alright, since the NFL is pretty close, it starts next week. So, next week the Philadelphia Eagles versus the Dallas Cowboys. So I'm gonna do my top 5 NFL moments when I was younger. Number 1, the Minnesota Miracle. Alright, so January 18th, 2018, the Minnesota Vikings played the New Orleans Saints. This is around the Eagles won the Super Bowl that year. So the Vikings were down by 1 point, so the quarterback throw it to Stephon Diggs. Let me show you the video real quick.
The pass is caught! Diggs! Sideline! Touchdown! Unbelievable!
My 9-year-old ass was so fucking surprised when that happened. I was just flipping out. I was like, what the fuck just happened? Number 2, the OBJ catch. So it was a Sunday night football game. So the Giants versus the Cowboys played on November 2014. Here's a clip of it.
And Manning's gonna heave one is out.
This clip changed recess football forever. Me and my little cousins were trying to do this catch. Number 3, the Philadelphia Eagles first Super Bowl. This is Super Bowl 52, 2018. The Eagles versus the New England Patriots played. So one of the most famous plays in the Super Bowl was Tom Brady getting sacked by Braden Graham and fumbling the ball. So the final score was 41-33. The Eagles won that Super Bowl. Number 4, the Legion of Boom blowout against the no-fly zone. So real quick, while I was recording this video, Micah Parsons got traded to the Packers. Always pay your fucking players, Cowboys. Alright, back to this. So this is around 2013, the Legion of Boom versus the no-fly zone. This is a warning, let you know guys, there's an ass beating happening right now. Yes, this is the actual final score. The Seattle Seahawks gave belt to ass. And lastly, number 5, the Philadelphia Eagles second win butts an ass whooping. So February 8th, 2025, the Philadelphia Eagles versus the Kansas City Chiefs. Another warning, there's gonna be another belt to ass, and also Mahomes is crying like a little bitch. Alright, I got like a couple clips for the Eagles versus Chiefs game from my TV. Here it is. Interception, Mahomes fucking sucks. Devontae Smith, the GOAT, 33-0. Fuck the Chiefs, fuck the refs. Alright, this is the final score. Well, this is the third quarter, 6-34, but the Eagles won 40-22. Alright, that's my top 5 NFL moments. Please subscribe and like. Have a good day. Alright, since you guys didn't know, I live in a fairy tale called Vermont. And yes, it's a fucking real state. So I'm gonna give you my top 5 things you know about for Vermont. Number 1, the maple syrup. So in this fairy tale Vermont, we have a lot of maple trees, so we can make maple syrup. And lots of more things with maple syrup related stuff. For example, like those maple candies or maple ice cream called creamies. Creamies are really fucking good. Number 2, the temperatures. So Vermont has bipolar temperatures. In the summertime, very fucking hot and humid, and then the winter, pretty fucking cold with wind chills over -30. Like for example, for the cold temperatures, is around like 2023, it hit -50 with wind chills. Number 3, the animals. So in Vermont, there's 2 common animals in the winter and spring, mooses and black bears. Most of the time in the winter in Vermont, there's a shit ton of mooses. Like, so one time I saw this moose, it's about the size of a F-150. It was so huge and it almost ran at me. And for the spring, one time I saw a black bear and I thought it was a fucking Snorlax because it's so fucking fat because it ate like a lot of berries and all that. So like I had to like ran off because I thought it was a fucking wild Pokemon. Number 4, the old people. Alright, since you didn't know, like about 98% of Vermont's population is really old fucking. These people suck in Vermont because they drive really fucking slow and they want to check out people's lawns with their Subarus. Actually, most of Vermont has Subarus. Number 5, the nature. In Vermont, it's a nature state, so like everything is fucking beautiful, like especially the winter and the springtime. Hold on, I'm pretty sure I got a couple pictures to show you guys. Here's a picture from the springtime. This is around winter time, I believe. Here's another winter picture. And another winter picture too. This is my favorite. This one's from the winter too. And this is from the springtime, I believe. Alright, that was my top 5 Vermont things. Have a good day, y'all. Please subscribe and like and comment your favorite part of this video. Have a good day, y'all. Alright, so I'm back. So pretty much what this video is going to be is my Uber experience with people who drive. Number 1, Rocky. Before you say it, it's not fucking Rocky Balboa. He is an old New York Giants fan person. He is a crazy dude. So after school, I was waiting for Rocky, just chilling. And then I saw a blue Honda Odyssey hauling ass at the school. And then the van stopped. So I got in and we're starting to drive off. So we're in the highway, and I forgot to mention, Rocky is a pretty quick driver. His speeds, he can go up to like 90 miles an hour on the highway. So we're in a highway until there's 2 trucks trying to merge together. So that's very illegal, by the way. So my driver Rocky said, because they're a Canadian truck, and he said in his own words, "Go back to your fucking country, you fucking frogs." And then this motherfucker sped into between those 2 trucks and went over 125 miles an hour on this fucking van on the highway. While it was happening, I sit and shut the fuck up because I just like, what the fuck just happened? And I forgot one more thing. He also smokes in a job. He smokes inside the van while I was in there. Now let's talk about my new driver right now. His name is Scotty, and he is a city boy wannabe gangster. I don't know what type of van it is, but it's a red van. And Scotty, he is like one of the dumbest drivers I ever seen. He was always on his phone, taking pictures in Snapchat. It's pretty fucking common knowledge. You shouldn't be on your phone while driving. And he almost crashed the van a lot of times while I worked there. And also he quit once and then he comes back. So one day I wasn't here, but a different driver picked me up and he has Scotty's van. But we both saw 2 big ass vapes in the cup holders and a shit ton of mail. So yeah, I had pretty wild drivers. That's it. Goodbye. Have a good day. One more thing. Subscribe, please.